everybody, welcome back to my channel. Or I should kind of welcome myself back because I haven't been here for a while because I suck at YouTubing. So every single time I film one of these videos I say I'm gonna do them more frequently, and then a month and a half goes by and I haven't done one. So I realized that I am 33 weeks pregnant tomorrow, 33 weeks tomorrow, and haven't done an update since week 21. So it's been a long time and a lot has happened and a lot has changed. So I really want to keep these going because I want them for myself. When I look back on this pregnancy, it's just been really hard to film when I'm so tired. But anyway, first half of this video is going to be the end of my second trimester, so weeks 21 through 26, and then I will go into the beginning of my third trimester, which would be weeks 27 until current, which is week 32. Starting back at week 21 in my second trimester, some symptoms that I was having: acid reflux came on strong. I started getting acid reflux probably around week 21, and it wasn't so bad as long as I didn't try to lay down like relatively close to after I ate. And then it kept getting worse and worse, and even if I would eat and then not even try to lay down for 3 hours, I would still get acid reflux, and it was miserable and horrible and I hated it, and I just suffered for a long time. And then I found a few things that have helped me, and I'm gonna make a whole video about my pregnancy essentials and everything that helped me through my pregnancy. So I'm gonna do that a little bit towards the end of my pregnancy. But yeah, acid reflux came on strong and it was so bad and I was so miserable. Spoiler alert, I still have that. But anyway, this started in the second trimester. I had a little period of time in my second trimester. Sorry if you see me moving around, it's because I'm sitting on a yoga ball, medicine ball, exercise ball, I don't know, one of those big balls that you sit on, because sitting in chairs is really uncomfortable and I sit in a chair all day long at work, and so this is what I sit on when I'm home. Anyway, I had a brief period of time in my second trimester where I had some insomnia. I would be able to fall asleep right when I would go lay down to go to bed. Someone's calling me. I would be able to fall asleep, paper stop, right when I would go to bed, and then I would wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and I would wide awake. I could not fall back asleep. It was miserable, it was horrible, and I would be awake for 3 hours, and then right when I was finally starting to fall asleep, it would be time to wake up and go to work. So that was fun. Thankfully that didn't last very long. I only had that for a couple of weeks. I don't really have that anymore. I think it's because I'm so exhausted that I sleep very well. Sorry, my dog wants to play right now. But yeah, that was not fun. Let's see. I did my gestational diabetes test and I passed, which was really good. I was happy about that, and they also at that appointment they do some blood work and check some of your vitamin levels and things like that, and so I did find out that I am vitamin D deficient, severely, which wasn't a surprise because I was already vitamin D deficient before getting pregnant and already taking supplements for it, but being pregnant, that increases that, and so I was put on a pretty pretty high dosage of vitamin D, but not a big deal. And then I was also put on an iron supplement because my iron levels were low. In a couple weeks I'm going and getting some more testing done, and they will recheck my iron levels to see how they're doing and make sure that they are high enough. Low iron is pretty common in pregnancy, but it is something that they want to watch out for. So I've been taking so many vitamins, it's not even funny. Like I have like 10 that I have to take, because some of them you have to take like multiple of. But yeah, so those things I had to start doing in my second trimester, moving into the third. It was closer to the end of the second trimester. Okay, she's just gonna sit with me because she won't leave me alone. I started to have like, I started to notice like a heightened sense of smell, which I think I had before, but like everything smells weird to me. And I'm like, do you smell that? And my husband's like, no, I don't. So apparently my nose works really well now, so that's fun. But that's all for the second trimester. And then now moving into the third trimester, because I'm so far behind. So weeks 27 through 32, a couple of things that have happened so far and that I've noticed. It's getting really hard to breathe. Like I am constantly like trying to take deep breaths, like, and people think that I'm like sighing or I'm upset, but I'm literally just like trying to breathe. Laying down when I try to sleep, it's hard to breathe. Walking, I can't breathe. Like my lungs are being squished and it's very hard to breathe and it's very uncomfortable and I do not like it. So yeah, that's fun. Another thing that I have started having is some swelling, not severe, but enough to where it's more noticeable in my feet especially. My doctor said that it's slight swelling. I'm not like overly swollen, but it does increase a lot if I eat, you see my pup, if I eat salty food, I swell pretty bad. And if I am outside like walking in the heat for a long period of time, I swell also pretty bad. And there's a few things that I found that have helped that, because sometimes the swelling can be really uncomfortable, but thankfully on the daily basis I'm not that swollen, just slightly swollen. I started having Braxton Hicks contractions, which is not very fun. They're not painful, they're just like uncomfortable and annoying. And I started having those I would say right at the end of my second trimester, and moving into my third, I started getting those. She's just gonna sit here. I started getting those Braxton Hicks contractions at the end of my second trimester, moving into the beginning of my third. And now that I am near the end of my pregnancy, as I move pretty close to that, we have 6 weeks left. No, 7 weeks left. 7 weeks left. We have like 7 weeks left if she comes on time. They're starting to get more intense, and a little bit more frequent. Like I have them every day, but still not painful, just uncomfortable and annoying to deal with. Another thing is I am so hot all of the time. My husband thinks that it's freezing in our house, but I feel like I'm sweating all the time. I used to be someone who would like cozy up with so many blankets and I would like bury myself in them. I sleep most of the night with no blanket, no sheet, like nothing. And then if I start to get slightly chilly, because I also have a fan blowing on me, I'll put the sheet on, but that's it. And then I get hot and then I take it off. So like I'm like a furnace. And we live in Florida and it's hot outside, so it's been interesting. I just have been wearing a lot of dresses and like loose clothes because I can't be constricted in my clothing. It's too hot for that. And apparently I really can't breathe because I put it on my list again. It's literally the first thing and last thing on my list is hard to breathe. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. We are getting ready for baby girl to come. We're starting to set up the nursery a little bit. We're waiting on a couple pieces of furniture so that we can start putting the things that we have away. Once her dresser comes in, we'll be able to set up her changing table and put her clothes away and start organizing things like that. And then, yeah, it's gonna be coming together really quickly. We have a ton of diapers, and apparently, according to the internet, we don't even have close to enough. But I think we're good for right now. And yeah, that's like all the updates that I have about my pregnancy right now, I think. So let me show you the belly. I am, on this day that I'm filming this, 32 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow, Saturday, is when my weeks turn over. I'll be 33 weeks. I don't know why I was about to say 37. I will be 33 weeks tomorrow. So I'll show you the belly. Okay, so this is my belly with my t-shirt. She's out there, and then my pants have this lovely band on them. Here is the baby. I have the lovely linea nigra, I think it's called, that brown line. My belly button's popped out. So yeah, there she is. I don't know how I could possibly get any bigger, but somehow I will. So far, thankfully, I haven't had any stretch marks on my stomach, and I think that has a lot to do with the belly balm that I've been using. I started getting stretch marks a little bit on my legs, which I wasn't expecting, and then I started putting that belly balm that I made on my legs, and they actually are starting to diminish a little bit, so that's exciting. Hopefully I don't get any on my belly, and I'm gonna share, again, like I said, a whole video about like my pregnancy essentials and everything that I use to get through pregnancy, and I'll film that in a few weeks when I get closer to the end. But yeah, that is all I have for today, and I will probably do one more pregnancy update video right before she's born. So it'll include from week 33 all the way up until 40 weeks or whenever she comes. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching my pregnancy update. Leave some video suggestions, like things you want to see in the comments, because I want to know like what kind of videos you like to watch. But I have a whole list of ideas, and I'm gonna try to stay consistent and like keep filming and uploading, but we'll see. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.